Hey guys, thank you so much for getting the channel to 100 subscribers. I didn't know if it was gonna happen, but I wanted to set that goal because I knew creating YouTube videos would probably take a little bit of time, and I already have a lot going on, so I wanted to make sure it's something that you guys wanted before I started making them. So I'm gonna show you what program I used to make the game, where it's at right now, and I'm gonna try and program. I'm gonna try and finish programming the skeleton while you guys are here. So last night I tried recording a clip of making a skeleton, and since my art skills aren't on point, it didn't go so well, so I might show some clips of that. But essentially what happened with the skeleton is how most things are in the game right now, all of the characters actually. So if I go to the game, this is what I have so far. Obviously this is Pewdiepie. Oh, let me just set this up. I'm using my iPhone to record my face because I don't have a webcam. Alright, so this is obviously PewDiePie's house right now. I wanted to start off the game with something everyone would recognize, you know what I mean? So all these characters here, the zombie and a skeleton and a steak and actually Sven himself, they're all gonna change in the future. But I just wanted to have something there so I could program it and make sure it works well. And then in the future, I'll go back and remake the character. So I can show you what I have so far. In this area here, this is where you actually make the game. And over here is what the game will see. So as you can see, I have this little health text up here. That's going to go away in the future, and you'll be able to tell Sven's health by the height of his tail, whether it's, in the 3 different positions like the actual game Minecraft. So over here is everything that's in the scene. So here's Sven, we can disable him and he'll disappear. So let me show you what I have. So if we look on this screen here, you can see that we can jump, we can switch directions, and we can attack. I'll show the attack by going over here, and we'll find a slime. The slime's probably the only mob that's in the game right now that will stay. Where'd he go? Oh, here he is. Alright, so obviously you can see he just attacked me. Oh, he's pretty good here, and I'm not. Alright, so we just attacked him. He died. And we'll collect this steak, and as you can see, our health went up. So that's going to be the goal of the game. You'll be going through the game trying to survive, killing enemies, and collecting steak to heal you again. And here's the zombie. When you get close enough to him, he'll start following you. And we'll go up and we'll attack him. Okay, now he's dead. So we'll keep going, and we'll get to the skeleton I made yesterday. So he's a little bit slow, but you'll be able to upgrade his speed and his jump height and all that throughout the game, throughout the levels that you play. So here's the skeleton, and if you get close enough to him, he'll start shooting you like that. And as you can see, I can't attack him right now, and that's because I need something on the skeleton which allows Sven to actually hit him. So we can do that now by going over to the skeleton, and we need to add a collider onto him. So 2D collider, and we'll make it more around his shape. And this is, wherever this box is, Sven will be able to hit. So we'll add that, and we'll add a rigid body. And that's good for now. Now let me show you how let me show you guys how I code the game. So I code in C#, and this is the code for Sven. And let's go over to the skeleton script. Let's see if that worked for now. It's all trial and error. Since I don't have a formal education, that's all it seems to be. Okay, so let's see if we can hit him now. So we'll jump up on... I'm not very good at platforms. Oh. Alright, so we'll jump up and we'll attack him. Is he getting hit? Come on, buddy. What's happening there? So obviously we can interact with him now. We can push him along. But that's not... It's not really what we wanted, is it? Let me see. What's going on here? Oh. So, while I coded the skeleton, I didn't add him... So, Sven needs to detect when he hits him. So what we're going to do is we're going to say if Sven hit the skeleton, then we're going to add a bite force onto him. That's what pushes him back. And then we're going to say this needs to access the script which is on the skeleton, which is the skeleton script.
I'll change this one too. And then we need to change this to skeleton now. We got this. We need to change this anywhere else. Yes, Alright. Okay, so now let's try that.
I'm not actually, the goal of this video isn't to show you guys how to do things. If you want me to go more in depth into how to do something, I can. Just let me know in the comments. But for now, I'm just going to show you a little bit of what I do to make the game. Don't know if that makes sense, but this isn't a tutorial. It's kind of like, you know what I mean. I'm just... Okay, let's move on. And so we don't have to run over there every time. I'm just going to cheat a little bit and grab Sven. And we're going to move him all the way over here to the skeleton. So then when we start, we'll be over here. Sorry about that, I got a call, but as you can see now, if we click play and we come over here and we try and do a little bit... Oh, I need to get better at the game before I post it. But as you can see, when we hit him now, he'll fly over here. Oh, he got back up. He's oh my, he's crazy. Jesus Christ. Alright, so the reason why he was able to spin back like that is because we didn't freeze his rotation, and we don't want him rotating on that axis until he dies. Actually, I'll change that when he dies. So when he dies, he'll be able to fall over like this, but when he's not, you'll just hit him and he'll just move back like this. Alright, so that's all we needed to do. We needed to have a script on the skeleton saying that when his health gets subtracted, then that means he was hit. And then we need to have a script on Sven saying that he attacked the skeleton and tell the skeleton script to remove health from him. So that's about it for now. I'm going to take this call, and then hopefully when I get back, I'll be able to... I want the skeleton's head to rotate depending on where Sven is. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that yet, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so I've added 4 lines of code here, which changes the direction of the skeleton's head and turns it towards Sven. And this line of code right here will just draw a line showing us exactly what's happening, exactly what the angle is, and where the skeleton should be looking. So let's save that, and let's go back into the game. Press play here. Let it compile. Alright. So now let's see if it works. And oh, that does not look right at what are you doing, buddy? That doesn't look... Okay, so... and... So the red line is looking in the wrong direction, and this guy is spazzing. That's not... That's not what we wanted at all. Alright, so... Let's see, why is it doing that? Maybe if we turn down the speed in which he's looking, hopefully we'll be able to see a little bit more about what's going on. So let's go back up there. Okay, I better be better at this game by the time it releases. And that still does not help. What are you doing? Alright. What's going on here? Can I see exactly what's happening here? If we can pause it while he's spazzing out, we could see what's going on. Alright, so if we turn into 3D mode, we'll be able to see that, oh! Bro, what's wrong with your head? That's not what we wanted at all. And I have no idea why why he's doing that either. Position minus Sven's position. And we plug this into here. Let's just see what happens, because oh. We'll just take the Z component of that. Oh, great. That doesn't want to do anything. Kind of just want to see what happens if I plug in the X. Oh yeah, the Z wouldn't return anything. Okay, so let's see what happens when we plug in X. Okay, wait, his head is rotating. Kind of, right? I mean, his head is rotating. It's just very slow. So, in order to make it more dramatic so we can see what's going on, we'll just multiply it by 5. That might give us some extreme results, but... Okay, low-key. It's kind of working, right? Because, okay, buddy, let's just jump. See, it's looking at us. I think that's kind of working. It's pretty slow, but that's okay. His head is in the wrong direction now. Well, I'm gonna look at this later and hopefully I'll have it figured out. And I guess I'll see you guys then.